sunny and dark, deepest dark Africa. It's very dark right now. Gila, gila. I am the white winter night owl, sitting here and to tell you about the solar storm that hit us last week. The G4 to 5 solar storm after the last X-class solar flare CME, Central American Time, May the 11th. Compared to the 1859 Carrington event, September the 1st, 1859, from the tropical heliocentric charts. This will happen by the Earth opposing Jupiter next weekend. Geocentric chart-wise, we see a North Node Chiron conjunction, Neptune's phase coming to an end of staying in its domicile home. In 1860, similar phase to 2025. That is a fast approaching. This looks to be the wake up. Next weekend, things can turn more intense, especially seeing the sun ingress into Gemini by the 20th, and Jupiter that follows to ingress in less than a week following the sun. That's when things can tend to get more shocking. That stability of Venus and the stellium in Taurus, along with Saturn in Pisces, is helping us through this moment. But from Gemini season, for a good year and a half, with all the big transits, retrogrades of Mars and Venus, nodal shift into Pisces, Virgo, we are entering into what Pluto in Aquarius will bring after its activation of the transit in November for 20 years. Flow. Don't be scared, just flow. And be loose. Tense will not do well in this energy, and overloading yourself will cause more harm. Ease and grace are essential now, more than ever. One last thing I have to say. Don't forget about the planetary nodes of the planets and the big transits coming to them, especially Saturn's south node. With this Pluto retrograde and closing the 16-year cycle, the upcoming 2 full moons in Capricorn, one being on that same spot. The new moon on Saturn, Pluto planetary north nodes, in less than 2 months. This is a lot more, too much to type and too much to read. Yes, Gila Gila, how's it? How you doing? We are sitting here under the half bouncing moon in Africa, and it's dark, and I was going to, because I was so angry with Miss Sepitaka, I was fuming, but at least I thought, let me just calm down, calm your little rattlesnake tails down, and let's just wait a day because it's still Mother's Day in America. So I just laughed because I did send her a Mother's Day message, but she all she could have done was say thank you very much, it's appreciated, but she didn't say thank you. She blasted me. She gave me a mouthful, an ear bashing, never trusting my ass ever again. No. So I have to learn to be more considerate to others and the way they see things. And now with the chaos up above in the skies, on wars across the world, I have no intention of blasting the sweet little lady from Mississippi. She can do what she wants. She's had enough men dying around her. I mean, she's lost them all. There's just no I mean, if you talk about creatures, I think maybe she'd turned into a black widow. But that's for a different day. Today is actually, it's leading up to Mission Possible's huge beginning of his procedures. And in Australia, somewhere, he is sitting, getting ready to do just that, because the time now is 6:01 on the 14th of May. But I'm sure it is about midday in Australia right now. And I'm wishing Mission good luck on his procedure. I am sure everything goes right. It's not full moon. You don't want to do these things on full moon because then you bleed lots more. And then, of course, there's Dot, Lucy. She's busy falling apart inside as well, with her heart and her kidneys, both at such a young age. What's the point in fighting? Although I did see Mission fighting with Miss Team Rosemary. Well, I don't think he fights. I think she just takes it as a fight. She just takes offense if certain people open their mouths or put words in the I'd say, how you doing? Yeah. My undercover red jacket. How you doing, Artsy? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for typing in the comments below. I don't know, I seen as an extra large, XL, XL, XL. I think I'm not allowed to talk about these women's families, so I'm not going to. I nearly fell into that trap. I said, no, Lionel, you don't need to say anything. You don't need to say anything anymore. This is going to ruin it completely. So I better have some medicine to stop my coughing. I will. Where's the honey going? Where's the honey? There's the honey. Just a spoonful of sugar makes this medicine go down. Yes, now that's she has strangers in her house all the time. I mean, what's she talking about? But the FBI, that was, what a nice touch that is. It's a very good touch, especially with Mississippi on the prowl. That's why I'm just keeping quiet right now. I'm not going to say nothing. No. She got like 7,000 people watching her. When I met these bitches first time, I had another friend in Seattle, and I broke her heart asking Sippy's forgiveness. And she'll never be my friend again. She'll never trust me ever again, because I decided in 2020 to let me build those bridges back again. Well, no. That lady in Seattle, she don't want to speak to me anymore. Come sit here. She just wanna grow slow. It was 2020, and I had to build my subscriber count up, and she said, no, I don't need to be the fast rabbit or the hare. She will act like a turtle and go slowly in the race, Steady does it. Well, she has a point there, and I am that person right now. I'm just steady does it. 1,222 to be correct. Subscribers that pushed it all the way back down just for me to be satisfied. And I am satisfied. But now, where was I? No, I wasn't there. Yeah. I broke her heart. And then I thought I mended fences with her as well. And she said, "Hail to the nay, 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 nay. I broke her heart." Do you think she's going to lose it? What, the jacket or her head? I professed that she'd lose it in May, but she lost her, what do you call it? She lost her YouTube channel in May. And yeah, it was a bet between me and Mission. And Mission said, no, she's going to go mad in June. I said, no, faster. She's going to go mad in May. This we were talking about in February or January January, I think, when she started this. Yeah, when she started this shite. There you go, Dot. From Gila Gila. Thank you, Lucy. How you doing? How are things going with your mom? Oh, it's so sad to watch you guys living alone like that, and you're just getting by on your health. Everything else outside is beautiful, but yeah, it makes me sad. It makes me very sad. And today or tomorrow, actually, it's tomorrow, which it is almost tomorrow in Australia. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now. Rick from Gila Gila, you're welcome in the space with me. Thank you very much for joining me. There's a new face in town. Here, his name is Rick. So I was, like I said in the beginning, I was really going to blast Mississippi. Look what she writes to me. I send her a Mother's Day. Oh, don't you just love these people? You go onto Facebook and immediately you get a messenger. Oh, hi. It's like, I'm busy. I don't want to show dick pics in the morning now. You know, as we say hi with dick pics. It's crazy. There was an email. She said, "Come join." Jet Moody, awesome. Who's that? Good morning. Love to see that you filled. Oh, okay, fantastic. Okay. Now let's see. Where's Mississippi Talk? Mother's Day wish. I said, "Dear Mama in Mississippi, I am sending you love. I am sending love vibes to you. I pray your Sunday is beautiful. For you. All my best wishes to you, good lady. Happy Mother's Day to you. Excel." She answers me, "Viper tongue. No, you are not praying for me, and you wish nothing good. You best focus more mercy upon your selfish fear than that. The fake people you have accused in your drunken state of panic are not very happy with you. Lie on me, that's one thing. They have their own rules and permissions. I do not. Never say ill I lied or did. Not warn you for real truth. You will fall. All your backward work for 1,000 subs will fall. All your vids and lives will come down, and you will hold them all just like before, and you will face the courts of the United States of America you hate so much. Welcome to the swamp you created." It's like, fuck. You know what Mississippi spelled backwards is? Ipissy. Yes. She pisses all over you. She pisses all over your fucking battery. So I answered her, just like DNA was Donna. Sippy is white piss. Backwards. Go piss in your bed, homeless sloppiness. No husband, no brother, no father. That all they wanted was for you to receive love. Sleepless Sippy. Wakaka. I wonder why, old witch. Go spell, go well, XL. She says, DNA, gene, atoms, Lady Grace of Adam's life, Madonna, Mary, Mother, Jean of Jane of God's grace, Adams of Adamus, play on words, swords, Justin in the justice of Lady Grace, justice comes from all lion that fell. That fell, or I don't know. He too is the lion and the elephant gnawing the scales' weight. Swallow your hissing at me. At last I ended that conversation by saying, you are incredible to me. Can't you see? I mean, anyway, so seeing as we're having a silent storm up in the heavens above, we may as well not follow suit. So Dot says, my mom's doing well. I'm tired today. Now, don't be sad. We're doing better than many. That's the attitude to have. You don't mend when you feel depressed and broken. You only mend well and feel better when you are grateful for what you have. That's the truth. You got to be grateful. If you're not grateful, then nothing will happen for you. It's true. I had some new videos. Maybe you wanted to watch. I don't know. I did try and add this. Oh. Yeah, look at this. The road. Did you see the road comes out of the river?
Thing is this tar road comes out of the river, and I can't work it out. Look, if you look here, it's what do they call it? Asphalt, and this is an asphalt road down by the river. Oh look, they're doing a ceremony there. Right at the end you can't see. But this tar surface is down by the river. It comes out of the ground. It must have been a road before.
And then we saw a stork. This was all on Mother's Day.
Hope you can see him. Stork Day. You're gonna fly? You're gonna fly for us? Come fly. Fly for us, please. Fly for us. Take off. Yes. Yes, do it. Go on. I know you want to. No. Okay, bye. Enjoy your day.
Did you watch Barbara that thing by Bodo Bartka? It's addicting though. drop the link. Huh? What do you mean? How now, brown cow? Barbara Barber by Boda Vodka. Boda Vodka must be, I knew a Boda. Must be German. Boda Vodka. Bodo. The Vodka Barbara. Let's share the stream together. Which one? Marty Fisher. Are they gay? Which one? Oh, what am I doing? Don't do that. Share the screen. Share the screen. And I'm sharing Barbara. Vodka Barbara. Which one shall I do? Well, they're all short, aren't they? Let's do a dance.
Einem kleinen Städtchen, da lebte ein Mädchen namens Barbara. Und diese Barbara war im ganzen Land für ihren abartig guten Rhabarberkuchen bekannt. Ja, man konnte sagen, dass Barbaras Rhabarberkuchen ohne Wenn und Aber gar eine geradezu magische Erfahrung war. Abracadabra. Ja, dieser Kuchen war geradezu.
Abracadabra.
Die Nachfrage danach erstarkte drastisch.
What makes you like this?
Noch im selben Jahr eine Bar.
Dot, what makes you like
War
this?
einmal in einem kleinen Städtchen, da lebte ein Mädchen namens Barbara. Und diese Barbara war im ganzen Land für ihren abartig guten Rhabarberkuchen bekannt. Ja, man konnte sagen, dass Barbaras Rhabarberkuchen ohne Wenn und Aber gar eine geradezu magische Erfahrung war. Abracadabra. Ja, dieser Kuchen war geradezu bombastisch. Und die Nachfrage danach erstarkte drastisch. Barbara eröffnete noch im selben Jahr eine Bar und nannte sie Barbaras Rhabarberbar. In der Stadt gab es auch ein paar Barbaren, die hatten von Barbaras Rhabarberbar erfahren. Und da sie fortan jeden Tag bei Barbara waren, nannte man sie bald die Rhabarberbarbaren. In den Folgejahren ließen die Barbaren nach und nach ihr barbarisches Gebaren fahren. Sie waren, behauptete Barbara, fast noch sympathischer als Barbapapa. Aber die Barbaren waren stark behaart und hatten alle einen struppigen Barbarenbart. Ja, nicht apart. Daraufhin schickte Barbara ihre Barbarenfreunde zum Barbarenbartbarbier. Der frisierte den Barbaren sogar den ganzen Kopf in seinem Barbarenbartbarbier. Barbershop, er war zwar ein fürchterlicher Laberkopf, aber der Bart war danach total tipptopp.
Barbara.
Lebte ein Mädchen namens Barbara. Und diese Barbara war...
You know, I do know some Germans, and they, you know, English is a Germanic language. So, you know how although English is the worst, to make fun of words and sounds, because you can't do it. But in Afrikaans, there's lots of words that are just beautiful words, and German, there's beautiful words as well. So when you turn 88 and you're in Germany, 80 is 80. That's 80. So when you turn 88, it's 88 or 88. And they will laugh when they say 88. And that's just how it is. I did do German at school, and I was there for a little short week for my mum and her husband's wedding. Well, their second wedding, their German wedding, their white wedding. Here in Africa, then the Africans will have a traditional wedding, and then they'll have a white wedding. So the traditional wedding will be all the singing, and then the white wedding will be the white dress, and then in the church and all the fancy clothes, because they've got to have the fancy clothes, you know. They got to look very white too. So my mom and her husband were dressed in African clothes on their white wedding on the beach in Noord, by the Noordzee. I got to stop smoking so much. It sounded like an old man. Yes, I had actually a call from Germany yesterday. Reinhard, he wants to come and stay here. So that's a barber, rap. The rhythm of it, Apparently, they're German tongue twisters. Yes, yes, absolutely. Tongue twisters. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for. Yes. Did you see how many crows were around me yesterday, Lucy? Did you see my video with all the crows? There was like about 30 crows above, going wah, wah, wah. And then I did a warlock kiss. I tried to go whoosh to scare them away because they were like 10 feet away from my head. And then that sort of scared them, not really. And they just looked at me, what the fuck are you doing? And then I took one of the dog's tennis balls and I threw it up and sort of scared them away. And then I thought, okay, you've taken too long now. Go and get your fucking phone and record this. And I recorded it. It's only, I have to do it. How do I do it? Like that? Like that. Like that. Like that. Studio time. A murder of crows, darling. That's what it's called. Oh, I jumped up again. Thank you, Lord. Did you do anything special on Mother's Day, Dot? This was after I even scared them away. I wasn't even showing you. Fuck's sakes. Excuse my language. This is an adult entertainment channel. If anything works with you, please don't. Just ignore it. Stop sharing. Share too much. You saw the murder. Yeah. Sure. I don't understand the language at all, but it's fun to listen to. Yeah. Yeah. It's not nice when you go there and then you think you can speak the language and you just assume, well, the person works at a train station, the person works at an airplane harbor, what do you call it, airport, they'll be able to speak English. No, darling, they don't speak English, they're German. I was so lucky when I got there that there was like this vagrant living in the airport. Where was it? Frankfurt Airport. And now I had to find, no, not Frankfurt. That was my first time. It was Düsseldorf Airport. Now I had to find a train all the way to Hamburg. And there was this vagrant who spoke English. That's how lucky I am. A vagrant speaking English in a German airport. And he helped me because there was a kiosk that you had to buy the ticket, the correct ticket to get to Hamburg. And gosh, he got me the right ticket at this kiosk machine. And I mean, there was nobody in it. It was just two train tracks at the bottom of this section, and there were two kiosks, and you have to put the money in, get your ticket, and go. I was so lucky. Oh, that was quite an experience for me because then I ran out of money, and then I had to find two trains. One train to get out of Hamburg, and then the other train to get onto the main line to the north, because I had to go further north, almost to Denmark. And I didn't have a ticket. I got onto the train and I said, okay, just wait. If the ticket master comes, I'll be right at the back of the train. And I'm sitting right at the back of the train. And this door opens where you would think maybe there's like a toilet or something there, but it's at the back coach where people could sit with their bicycles. There weren't many seats. It was just an open, that's, that type of thing. And this guy came out of the door and he was the ticket master. And I was the very first guy that he had to fucking say, hiya, how you doing? So in my broken German, Mein Vater ist im Husum und sie kann mich Karki betalen. And he said, what? Luckily, this other guy with a bicycle knew English and he translated for me. When we got to his town, we paid with a credit card for the ticket. What did you say? I left her alone, lol, and we had dinner together. Oh, on Mother's Day. Yeah, you left her alone. You didn't give her a hard time. Lucy, when's your birthday? And your rice pudding inspired her. She made bread pudding. Oh, I'm better at making bread pudding. That rice pudding was the worst rice pudding I ever made in my entire life. And how did that roast chicken look when I plated it? I was so embarrassed. But I said, no. Last night we had the nicer pieces of the chicken. On that night, that roast chicken, we had the carcass and the other ends of it. Like, damn, foreigners, yes. You know, if you don't pay for your train ticket, you must fuck off out the country. That's how they feel. And the Germans are very nationalist people. They talk about patriot. What do you call it? What's the word? Americans love to always call themselves patriots. Patriots. They are damn patriots for their country. Yeah, but when I plated it up, when I put it on the plate, it didn't look very special at all. It really didn't look very special at all. But then again, it looked fine when it was inside the air fryer. It was fine. Anyway, I was hoping really that Mission was here so that we could all wish him well for his procedure tomorrow, because I think this is the last time I'm going to, because I use my dad's laptop for this because it's a much stronger machine. My machine, I bought the cheapest laptop. It's not worth it buying the cheapest laptop to do StreamYard. It can't hold it. You have to turn all your other tabs, close all your other tabs. You can't do screen share. It'll drop the whole live stream if you do screen share on my laptop. We had a lamb. Oh my fucking God. It made the house smell horrible. It's mutton, darling. You had mutton. I don't even know what happened. It tasted good though. Yes, lamb does that. It's a wild meat. That's why most Germans, well, a lot of Germans, my stepdad, he hates lamb. You must never serve him lamb. Lamb is like goat. It's like eating goat. They pig eaters. The Germans, they eat pig. Schwein. What's Grease. Mission's having his procedure tomorrow. Thoughts to him. Yes, we all have Mission in our thoughts. He's the bond that holds us all together in this what is this? Anti-granny wars. Anti-granny wars. I must learn to put these up because somehow, because I have such a small StreamYard gathering, a small community, they don't what do you call it? They don't let my chat go up after when it's a replay or replay crew go into it. They can't see the chat. Not you need 10,000 like Mississippi has 10,000 watching her at one time. I think that'd be very fucking scary. Too many people typing at once in the comments, and now you must read all the comments. No, fuck's sakes. So, what part of the lamb did you have? Did you have shank or a leg of lamb or cutlets? Lamb is very expensive here, and we do farm the best, some of the best lamb in the world. Shank, wow. Yeah, that takes also forever to cook. Yeah, and if you make it, it's nice when it just falls off the bone. So I see everybody's going live. I'm glad to. This is actually a good time to go live for an hour every day. If I do go live at 6 a.m. Central African time, um, which is, yeah, you did the slow cooker, which is 9 p.m. Seattle. It's a good time for the whole world, and America goes midnight on East Coast at 6 a.m. and that's when the late night owls come up. Do you like my name, the White Winter Night Owl? It's very difficult to act as if it's nighttime when it's not nighttime. It's the morning time, but at least it's still freaking dark. It's dark when I wake up. And now with the times are also better because the Americans got the daylight saving and England has also got daylight saving. So it's only an hour's less difference. In your winter, then there's 2 hours difference. The red jacket. Oh, that's what I'm laughing. Did you see Rose's red jacket, Dot? Did you see Rose's red jacket? The FBI left a jacket behind in her house. Damn. I mean, she is going to go crazy. This XL size jacket in her closet saying, what? The National Academy of the FBI. I was thinking maybe it's one of her kids. Yeah, I didn't know what to make of that. Well, Sippy is trying to intimate that all her people in her chat are FBI, X, FBI, X, CIA, X. Nobody's ever fucking X. I've learned a few things. These serial killers these famous serial killers that you Americans like to have, they used to have them in the old days to keep everybody indoors. If you stay indoors because there's a serial killer out there, you're not going to irritate them. And all these serial killers, they were ex-CIA. How do you get all that knowledge? You got to know stuff. And these serial killers know stuff. And how do they get to know us? Well, through the socials, on the YouTube streets and on Facebook. You know how many? I think I have 1,000 followers on Facebook, and about maybe 300 are real people. The rest are all sock puppets, fake people. Or in the gay world, everybody's got like 5 different YouTubes. One for this, one for being a drag queen, one for being in the family, one for being a normal gay. Oh, for fuck's sakes. That's why I should just close my Facebook and start a new one for this. Like Mission Possible's got his own Facebook. I should have a Lord Dandy Facebook. And look, truth be told, I've lost my YouTube account. I closed it. I didn't lose it. I lost my mind. Yeah, the first time. No. I had never felt suicidal in my life before until this time. Was it 2020, just before the elections, 2020. Oh. And I said, well, fuck, if this is making me feel suicidal, I have to close everything. This is just no good. And I closed my account. I closed it. I had 35 subscribers. And I closed it. I said, fuck y'all. I'm not going to be, this is not going to end me. No. I thought it was funny how she should say she was scared and freaking out and then hit the like sub up. Well, that's typical of YouTube. You go to find, oh, I'm going to make a video of this. Let me go live. But it is freaky. Well, her house is like a bus stop. She don't even see the people. They book on the Airbnb app, and they get the key in the box. It's a whole rigmarole. She got 3 houses. She don't need to meet the people. So I remember she had this couple staying with her. They loved it there. But they're not real couples. These people, they meet up on Tinder or something. And the man comes from another state and comes and meets a teacher. Yeah, she'd be a teacher working by day, but she forgot her lingerie in Team Rosemary's house, and she needed it back. So Team Rosemary made a video of that. She had to go to the post office to post this teacher's lingerie back to her in Georgia or something like that. Yeah. Wait, the house is the same as the Airbnb. Well, the house with the red door is in Rockport, and that has an annex to it. That big room that looks like a church, looks like a chapel with the arch windows and the big bed. That's an Airbnb room in that house. Then the other houses is her mother's house, and the other house is Saad Kun. No under 18s allowed in this chat or on this show. So if you're under 18, I hope you are not going to. You shouldn't be here. This is for grown-ups. Unless you over 18 years old. Oh, really? Oh, lordy, 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 yes. Can you host me? No, goodbye. Goodbye, sorry. Dan, you're too young. Boom. Boom. God. Sure. You think I'm green behind my ears? No, I'm very clued up. I know how these things work. No, I'm going to ban you now. Ban. You're banned. Stupid children. Go play somewhere else. This is not a children's playground. Sorry. Maybe when you get older, then you're allowed to fuck me, but not right now. It doesn't. It's no attraction at all. Will you please delete it, Dot? Please get rid of that child. No. Saad Kun, get rid of it. You got the wrench, please. It tried to come up. It tried to come up twice. It wanted to come up and porn bomb me. Oh, there's private chat. I never see these things. It's really angry. The child is very angry. How funny is that? Oh, gosh. These children. Anyway, so what more is there to say? The FBI jacket. Oh, yeah. That just, you know what I think about it? I think, Ah, don't worry about it. Block sucks. Japanese? Yeah, I don't need no cartoon porn here either. Am I Japanese? I am Lionese, if you please. Please put him on a timeout. Oh, you did delete it. You deleted it. Okay, thank you. Oh, for Lord have mercy. I am Linese, not Japanese. I don't need these children coming here. I'm a wise old owl. I understand how these things work. I was able to block. Yeah, so rangers can't block. Oh, go sit in the corner, little sod. Go be sad. Go be sad in the corner. That's a sad cunt. You just left out the T at the end there, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Sock puppet. Sit on that. Well done, well done, well done. Yes, you can block when you don't have a wrench. But anyway, yes, this is the YouTube streets. And it's very, very dangerous. It's like the grand matrix within the matrix. So, what's news? We had a terrible building fall down, 5-story building fall down on people. Everybody died. La Nina is on its way back, and atmospheric scientists explain what to expect. 13 best universities. Solar panels. South African startup hoping to launch solar panel window blinds soon. Oh, blinds, window blinds as solar panels. Isn't that brilliant? Israel returns from areas of Gaza, it said, were clear of Hamas, raises doubts about, oh yes, so we get back to the fucking FBI jacket. The whole building. It was under construction. And the thought is they used incorrect mix for the concrete. We had rain here last night. It was so strange. We don't have rain here in winter. We have rain in summer. And it is now the beginning of, well, it's the end of autumn on the 20th. And then we get a real winter and really gets cold. But it doesn't, it's a dry, so you freeze at night. And then when the sun comes out, you can actually defrost yourself because we have a mild 20 degrees Celsius, which is like what, 67 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's bearable up here in Johannesburg. Where you are, see, on the east or the west coast. And so the FBI jacket, it could have been one of the guests in the house. You know, she has family who have friends, and the friends come visit. And I mean, when her family come, she's not always with them. Oh, and the bee, God, the East Coast. Okay. And it's raining. It doesn't rain, well, it rains East Coast. In New England as well. So I didn't see the full bee. I just saw now, but I had to, I nearly just left this live. I thought, no, I want to just lie in bed. I want to lie in bed. And then I'm thinking there, lie in bed, but you're not sleeping. You're still awake. Just go and switch the computer on. So I didn't have time to look at her shit. This bee, and she thinks it's CIA tech. And look, they do make shit like that. They do make, which you do a video, and but what's worse, you see, the CIA and the army and the military forces, they do use spells and magic. And they also have these people that look into the future, and people that are very different. I don't know. what was that movie? Men Who Speak with Goats. That was about that. They used their mental telepathy. And what happens is these wizards, warlocks, or witches can enter the body of a rat or the body of a fly. Or I don't think bees are used. I don't know if they can use bees, but definitely flies. They can enter the fly and they can monitor you through a fly, or they can harass you through a rat in the ceiling. I have experienced this. I had to kill the rats to get rid of, because they lower themselves as human beings and they astral travel into this animal's, and they control the animal. They can look through the eyes of the animal and they can make the animal go places where they cannot go themselves. It's true. It's fact. You can't. And the military uses these. What you think? Just the criminals use these things? Yeah. Well, they make drones the size of bees, especially a big bumblebee like that one. But she's always had issues with the bees and the hornets and Mississippi talk. It's too funny. The one day she was at the Victoria Rose, that big house, and there's a hexagonal window. And on the outside of that window, when she was doing all the renovations before she opened the Airbnb, then, it's like a wooden panel house. And she thought she would tape up the hornet hive so the hornets wouldn't be able to leave or enter. And anyway, there she is. Beastmaster, great movie, 80s. Oh, I've never seen that. I own a fly swatter. Yes, I own. No insects allowed in my house. No, I don't. There's a lot of people that you don't kill insects, you don't kill spiders, you don't kill ants. Look, if it's inside, I'm boss. Okay. If there's ants on the kitchen counter, I'm getting rid of it. They're not going to be sitting there. And I tap, you're going to get out of here. And if they're not tapped, then I give them a spritz with the doom from Bayer's, and I doom them. I'm sorry, I'm just like that. I've learned not to squish all the spiders because spiders have meaning. And luckily, I've never been bitten by a spider, but I've got friends. I think they attract spiders to bite them. I don't think I've ever had a spider bite, but sometimes these spiders, they bite you and then they lay eggs inside you. I don't know, because then when you squeeze the spider bite, then little baby spiders come out of it. Me too. Anything that crawls around or flies in my house is dead. Yes, that's just how I am. I don't need no creep crawlies. And it was funny in Max Spears. I learned that from Max Spears. Max Spears, the day before he died, he thought that the fly that was flying around him was Colonel Aquino. Colonel Aquino was the head chaplain of the United States Army. And what the chaplain is somebody that's churchified, but he was a satanic chaplain. He was the head of the chaplains in the United States, but he was a Satanist. And that was Aquino and Max Spears were great big enemies. Oh, stop, lol, baby spiders do not come out of the spider bites. I've seen it. Well, they always tell it. I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. I haven't seen it. No. But I had a dream, though, once. When I had my last business, I was a pool boy. I used to go to the rich man's house and clean all the swimming pools. And I had a dream. I opened up the pool pump area and all these tiny little black widows bit my hands. But I didn't die in my dream. No, I did not. So anyway, we'll bring this to a close. What's his name? Mission didn't make it, but that's fine. Mission, we wish you well on your Beastmaster. Yes, no, I have to finish the story with the Hornets. The Hornets. So she tapes up this window with all the Hornets, and the Hornets said, "No, hell to the no, no, no." And these fucking Hornets, they bit over, I think 3 bites. Dun, dun, dun. And there she's videoing it. She's actually videoing herself being bitten, and she's running in the house and "Oh, I'm being attacked. Stop it, Mississippi. Stop attacking me, Mississippi. Stop it." So then I got this video where Mississippi says, "You see, you got to be it's not about to be the bee, it's about being a bee charmer. I am a bee charmer." You kept a what? I thought you said mouth. I kept a black widow for a month or so. Interesting creatures. Very fast. Oh, shame. One came because behind my room is the garage, and then the back entrance, or the front entrance. We call it the east entrance, because above me is another studio, and then split level behind us is the garage. And like the garage is where black widows would be, but I saw it came under the door, and it came onto this mat just by my door here. I think it was just trying to travel from that side to that side outside. But I'd never seen a spider like this. It was like fat with tiny little legs. Well, and I stood on it. And as I stood on it, all these tiny little baby spiders left the mama spider and went. So the mat didn't have just one squished mama spider. It had million baby black widow spiders. I quickly picked up that mat and I took it outside and I shook it out. No, look, we're taught from a young age here. Black widow spider is, look, if a spider bites an old person or a child, it's very, very dangerous. We've got many spiders and snakes that will bite you and it won't affect you. You'll get a headache. That's the worst. But yeah, let's find out what's going to happen with Team Rose and the FBI. And then what is you're going to call the police? You're going to call the popo on the FBI? No, darling. Why don't you call the local federal agency and ask them? I'm sure they have a lost and found at the FBI National Academy. I'm sure they do. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. The sun has just come out here in Africa. It is 6:54. I hope you have a fantastic one wherever you are. A good night, a good morning, a good day, a good afternoon for all the catch up. Thank you for joining me. There was a lot of people in the bushes today. I really enjoyed it. And remember, everybody is Vamogilagided here. You are welcome in the space with me. Yes, the FBI lost and found at the National Academy in Maine. Isn't that where Clarice? I mean, where is the CIA? Anyway. Have a good one, guys. Remember, life gets tougher, but we get smarter together. And if you subscribe, you are the light at the end of my tunnel. And as it gets tougher, we try a little bit better, and it does get better. Ciao for now. Peace. Shalom. Salam alaikum. Like us live for you. Good. Well, hope you get well soon, Mission. Hope we see you soon, Mission. Everybody go over to Leany. Or don't forget, it's also Mal is going live in an hour's time. Take care, Artie. Thank you, Dot. There was Rick Astley earlier. Rick Productions. Oh, yes. Sard Kun. Sorry for you. Ciao for now. Tot ziens. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo.
Brandewijn, kom hier zo.
She's taking pictures in the mirror. Oh my god, her skin's so clear. Tell her bring that over here. You need a seat, I'll volunteer. Now she's smiling ear to ear. She's the headlights.
The sound